Hey guys, it's me, Tiffany. Of course you know that. I'm at work right now. Don't mind my fake scarf and all of this. I just wanted to put out a video before you guys actually watch the actual video, because I wanted to let you guys know that this video is viewer discretion is advised, okay? Because this video got really real, and this is one of the reasons why I don't like to talk about certain subjects, this being one of them, because you just get really emotional, and that's what you see. You see our raw emotions, because yesterday was such an emotional day for the community, for the black community, for the world, and we were literally telling you guys exactly how we felt. But sadly, at the end of the day, you can't always put everything out there. You know, we have jobs, we have families. Just, I'm not afraid for someone to know how I really feel, especially if I'm talking to you face to face. But everything doesn't need to be on the internet. So I just want to let you guys know that this video, you will see a lot of gaps in between, because I had to delete so much out, because me and Tanea really were upset, and we said a lot of things. And you know, after the Dallas shootings happened last night, after we recorded, it's just not smart or safe to put all of our thoughts onto the internet. So I just wanted to warn you guys, and I also wanted to, you know, let you guys know that we're not going to agree on everything. So if there are some things in this video that you don't agree with, you can comment and keep it moving, or you can just keep it moving. But these are our opinions. These are our feelings. Everybody has their own feelings. Everybody has their own thoughts. So it is what it is, and I will for always and always, I will always feel this way. Everything that I said in this video, and Black Lives Matter, point blank, period. I'm very sad for what happened to the officers in Dallas, and we're going to talk more about that Monday. But what I will say is I'm not surprised that this happened. And all I can say is everybody just needs to pray. I don't know what else, but I don't know what else to do at this point. But everybody needs to pray, and here are our thoughts on the video. I'll see you guys on Monday.
Again. I'm gonna kiss up and rub up and fill up. Had to make sure everything was straight.
Don't give me those eyebrows, because those eyebrows are shady too, bitch.
What?
Your eyebrows do be shady.
I don't even know what that means.
What's going on, YouTube? It's me, Tiffany, and I'm here with my co-host, Tanea.
Hey guys, it's Thursday. Whoop whoop. It's about to be the end of the week.
Kajay, turn the TV down a little bit. And it's Thursday, July the 7th, and it has been a very stressful day for me. I just don't know what's going on right now. Like, I mean, I don't know where do I start? You know, we'll just go down the line. Let's start with Wendy Williams, because that's no, Wendy didn't start first. Sorry. I was laying down the other night, and I try to be asleep before midnight, but I wasn't, because of some fuckery going on in my house. And I just happened to get on Twitter, and I saw people, you know, posting this video about this guy that got shot. That's all I knew. I didn't know, you know, the specifics, exactly what happened. So I watched the video, and I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready, and the first one was Alton Sterling. And I was telling my friend Simone, after I had watched the video, I just cut my phone off, and I was like, no, I can't. Like, I can't deal with this before I go to sleep. And I was like, I need to watch a cartoon or something, like, because you talking about a fucking nightmare. That shit is a fucking nightmare. So, of course, the next day, everything exploded. And, you know, at this point, if you don't know what's going on, you're living under a rock. But I'll tell you anyway.
At this point, if you don't know what's going on, you don't want to know what's going on.
Basically. You know, so my sister's trying to call me. So basically, now that I have the whole story, a homeless man called the police on Elton Sterling because he was asking Elton for money or something, and you know, I don't know what the situation was. Was he irritated or what? But he flashed him a gun. Like the man said that he, you know, showed his gun to him. Like basically, like, look, I got a gun. Get the fuck out my face. I don't have anything for you. Whatever. The police come, but when the police come, they don't even say anything to him, really. They really just start tackling his ass. Like, they tased him, they got him to the ground very aggressively. Very, very aggressively. Basically just threw him on the ground and were bending his arms back and knee in one arm and the other knee deep in his back, and he's, you know, flipping out, trying to figure out what's going on. And I don't even remember when he got on his back. I need to go back and watch it.
He wasn't on his back on the ground.
Remember when he shot him? He shot him in the chest.
It was because of how he was over him.
Oh,
like
okay.
he was it looked like they had got him to the ground like this, but it looked like they were like had him like this way.
Mm-hmm.
So when the guy was like, gun, he shot him. Mm-hmm. But after he shot him, like, he was laid flat on his back.
Right.
After the shooting.
Okay, so, like she said, you know, he's like, don't fucking move. He's telling him not to move. And
because you noticed when they was on top of him before the shooting, he was like face down.
Right. So then he said something like, you know, he yells, one of the officers yelled gun. It's two officers. And basically, the officer goes in his pocket, well, not in his pocket, his little gun holster, puts it up to his chest, and starts shooting. And he shoots him 3 times. I guess that since it was so close range, it made the officer kind of like fall back some.
Right, because he wasn't, like, usually when you shoot a gun, you're supposed to be like standing firmly because it's like a kickback.
Right.
And it'll, I mean, I don't know, I don't shoot guns, but I'm just saying, I've heard.
And, this was the first, I'm going off the first video first. The first video was more than enough. But when this second video came out, like, you really got to see it up close. And once he does the first 3 shots and he kind of falls back, the camera goes over and you hit 3 more shots. And then when it goes back, it just shows the officer still on the ground, like, laid back with the gun shooting to him. And he's like, fuck!
Because it was like, I know why you scream fuck, because there was no gun.
And, well, I think there was a gun. Because now that I've been watching this, let me get to it.
Go ahead.
So, the second video actually shows you him dying.
Right.
Like,
that's so sad.
He's trembling.
You watch his life leave.
He's like I've never seen anything like it other than like on movies. I'm never going to get the image out of my mind. Like, we literally saw this man die on social media.
Right.
It's crazy. And this was in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And shit is just so real right now. Like, he was murdered on video. Someone with a phone videotaped him. And I just can't believe that it's people. I got to talk about Sia a lot in this because she really got to me today. Me and her were watching something. We were watching at the same time on CNN, and it was actually a guy on there trying to justify, you know, why the police did what they did.
What's the justification?
Now today on CNN up close, they showed that the other officer took a gun out of Alton's pocket. But it was, I'm not justifying the gun. It was like a really small gun. Mm-hmm. But if you look at the video up close, one arm, the guy had his knee pressed down on. The other arm, he was like bending it back. So he didn't have any of his hands to grab the gun. Right. Like, the officer literally went in his pocket and took the gun out. Alton never reached for it. He never reached for the gun or anything. Honestly, I'm not even 100% sold there was a gun yet. Like,
right, like what? Or was it the police's fucking gun?
Right.
He put him in his fucking pocket.
That's
like,
what
I don't fucking know. Like, I can't believe you. Because my thing is, regardless of whether he had a gun or not, you didn't feel any fucking threat. Because as soon as you got to the man, you fucking tased tased him. If he wanted to shoot you when you fucking tased him, he would have shot your ass. Like, that's my whole thing. So it's just like, we have the police on fucking camera shooting him and killing him. We have the evidence now. So what are we gonna do? Like, what's gonna happen now?
Because
there's no hypotheticals. Like, we see it.
My thing is, even if he did have a gun, that still doesn't mean you were supposed to shoot him 6 times. Like, we all can see that he wasn't a threat. 6 times in his chest. Like, in his chest. In his upper area. 6 times, 3 close range. Like, is that what they teach police to do? I don't believe it.
Hell no.
I don't believe it.
See, this is my whole thing. Because they justify, like, oh, you know, if the police feel like you're a threat.
Hold on, Kari, turn it down.
If the police feel like you're a threat, they can shoot you. But this is my shit right now. I feel like the police is a threat. So if I shoot them, I'm going to fucking jail. Threatened or not. If I shoot the police because I feel scared, I'm going to jail. If they shoot me because they feel scared, they getting fucking vacation. Like, it's something going on. Like, it's something wrong with that picture.
It's something not right with this picture at all. Like, I really can't understand how we have. I can, because I've never gotten over Eric Garner. Like, I cannot get over the fact that this man died on a video. Everybody has seen the video.
It's sick.
The judge, prosecutors, his family, the officer's family. Everybody saw this man basically strangle Eric Garner on tape. So, seeing this, like, even though Eric Garner was killed on tape, he was like strangled, which is not any better. But like, we literally saw this man gun him down, like, to his chest, like he was an animal. And even if the NAACP and stuff was saying that police officers aren't even supposed to be as aggressive as they were taking him down, because he was not like trying to fight them back or anything.
Right? He wasn't resisting arrest. He didn't swing me, because my whole thing is, if he was that much of a threat, y'all wouldn't have got the gun from out his fucking pocket. It would have already been in his hand. That is, I mean, that's common fucking sense right there.
It's very heartbreaking. And, you know, if I wasn't heartbroken enough from the situation, then his wife does.
Oh,
his wife does a press conference.
Like, that's how much it's hurt my stomach.
And she has the oldest son with her, and he just breaks down.
He shouldn't have been there. Oh God, he couldn't handle anything like. And the thing is, it's so sad this day and age, like this technology shit, because literally, how many times did he probably see his father dying that day? Like, how many times did he watch it? His friends saw it. Like, it's everywhere. It's on the internet, so that means it's never going to go away.
And even if his family does tell him not to watch it, he could just watch it sometimes when he's alone. Like, you don't know what's going through his mind.
It's on the internet.
You don't know what's going through his mind. And, you know, his wife was just saying, like, I won't rest until I get justice. And see, my whole thing with this is, I was talking about it yesterday with my friends, and I was talking about it on Twitter today. And it was so crazy because so many people are saying the same thing. Just a different, you know, a different situation may have made them turn to the way like I am. I really, really try to avoid this. I really try to avoid this one. It's everywhere. Like, I really feel like Trayvon Martin really blew me away. Like George Zimmerman getting off. And I'm so afraid of being emotionally not invested, but attached to this whole situation. And then the same thing that has happened with Mike Brown, Trayvon Martin, Sandra Bland, Eric Garner, Oscar Grant, like Tamir Rice. I could keep going. Freddie Gray is going to happen in this situation. Like, I cannot sit and watch this shit happen again. Like, I cannot watch a video where I watch these racist fucking white police cops shoot down another black man like he's an animal. That's the thing, like, we're animals.
But the thing is, they not even shooting them like they animals. They let animals cross the fucking street. Like, it's literally black men a target practice. Like, oh, there's a black man, let's just shoot him up and kill him. That's what I feel like doing today. Like, because you're so fucking evil in the inside and you have so much hate on the inside, you see nothing wrong with taking out a black man's life. He has fucking kids and a family. He has a mother. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, are you thinking? That's just when it goes. Like, I feel the same way when it goes about not even with police, just other people walking around killing. Like, do you know what you like? Do you know what you just did? Like, your action, the cause, and the fact that like it's not only you not only just got a black man off the streets. You just took someone's father away. You took someone's husband away. You took someone's son away. Like, he has young kids. They'll never see their father again.
And you go home and on administrative leave.
Fucking vacation.
With your family.
And then you have all types of fucking companies who fucking rallying up, giving these fucking police officers millions of dollars for shooting people. Like, I don't understand that.
Then in the press conference, they talked about how, this was yesterday morning, they talked about how the mayor of Baton Rouge had not contacted them or made a statement. The police sheriff had not contacted the wife or the family. No one came and explained anything to her. All they did was pick her husband up off the ground and take him. That was it. Nobody explained to her what happened. She saw that shit on social media just like we did. It was fucking 10 o'clock when they did this press conference, and the police sheriff had yet to contact them. But it's a whole fucking world outrage over a fucking gorilla having to get killed to save a child, and y'all killed over fucking 5 alligators. Fucking gators.
Over a child that was already dead. I mean, not to be insensitive.
But nobody, y'all taking fucking alligators and killing them until y'all get to the bottom of the investigation, but you give the white police officers who just killed the man on tape, you got the proof, you give him administrative leave and send him home. And wait, give him privacy. They just released the pictures today. I was watching CNN when they did. See, you know us, Black Twitter, we went and found their asses on Twitter.
We looking.
But the news, oh, y'all waited a whole fucking day. Like, let's make sure we get them some coverage. We gotta get police outside their family members' houses. We gotta protect them. This is bullshit.
Fuck these
this is bullshit. Like, do you know how many nephews and brothers and uncles and cousins and fathers I had? Like, every day we all have to live in fear. And I'm not even gonna say men no more. I can't get over Sandra Bland. Another one.
It's sad.
If that wasn't enough, if that
wasn't enough to kill you,
if that wasn't enough, this morning,
oh my God,
I'm going about my regular day. We can tell how we both found out. And I'm just, Snapchatting, dropping the kids off, drop Tanea off. I'm late for work, get to work, kikiing. And I don't even think I had been on social media yet. I went straight and started reading like my YouTube comments or something. And then Simone messaged me and was like, I really don't want to be at work today. And I'm like, why? Because like anytime something like this happens, she really doesn't. And I feel like what everybody else has been saying at this point, because any other time I'm really sensitive, because I don't want a white person who's watching this right now to feel like I'm calling you a racist if you aren't. But you have to understand that if you're not the racist, this doesn't apply to you. So I'm not going to make it comfortable for anybody else anymore. Like, I fucking can't. She doesn't like to be around white people when shit like this goes down because it makes her hate all of them. That's how she feels. She doesn't want to be around them because we don't feel safe around them all the time. And especially when you're in a work environment where you're outnumbered by them.
It's not even my thing about being outnumbered. My thing about it is, like, because I am in a work environment, I really can't go through my emotions.
Right.
I really can't feel how I want to feel. I gotta keep a fake ass smile on my face, but that's not how I feel. I'm sad and I'm outraged, and it's people in my fucking class or in my fucking office talking about dumbass shit. Like, did you see that game that happened? No, did you see fucking CNN? Where another black man died? Did you see that shit? Like, I don't give a fuck about no game. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
So,
but you can't even go the fuck off at work because
Police might come.
Black people are always so fucking angry.
Right.
We always get that.
Right.
Wouldn't you be angry?
So, okay, let me finish. So, she's like, you know, she doesn't want to be at work. And I'm like, I'm thinking this from a situation yesterday because if you watched my Periscope yesterday, you know why. So, then I get on social media. And as soon as I saw it, I said, can't be. This cannot be fucking happening. And the first thing I ran into was the video. Because, see, I was going to try to avoid this one again. Like, okay, I can't do both. I can't do both. The first thing I saw was the video. The fact that this woman... See, that's the thing now. Like, everybody, I hope y'all taking notes because I fucking will be. I don't give a fuck what I'm pulled over for. I don't care if a cop is giving me directions. I'm grabbing my shit and I'm fucking cutting it on. And that's exactly what she did. Her boyfriend and their child were pulled over because of a tail light. The officer comes to the car, asks him to pull out his license and registration. He goes to pull it out. But the guy also sees that he has a gun. He's going to get his license.
That you told me to
get. You told him to get. He goes to get it, and you shoot him.
But he tells him, I have a gun on me. He said it.
Oh, see, I didn't even know that.
See, okay. He says, I have a gun on me, but I'm licensed to carry.
Right.
He lets him know. He's like, but I just want you to know what's going on while I'm reaching in my pocket.
Right.
He shot him and killed him with his fucking child in the back seat.
He shot him and killed him with their 4-year-old
in the back seat.
So instantly, as soon as he shoots him, he shoots him in the arm. The lady said it looked like his arm was about to fall off. I'm guessing when he shot him, I don't even know how, they didn't even say how many times he shot him. But I think it went, when he shot him in the arm, it went through him. Like, I think that's really what happened. And she instantly jumped on Facebook Live. She instantly, and
that probably was the first thing she did.
And that's crazy because I was just talking to Sanel, like, who the fuck goes on Facebook Live?
I didn't understand it.
Periscope is for. Don't put that shit. Thank God for Facebook Live. She goes on Facebook Live and, you know, she has her hand on the wheel too. And the officer, even though the man is like, I can't even pronounce his name, it's like Philando Calastrio or something like that.
I can't even.
I got it on this list so we can pronounce it. He's laying, it's this one.
Philando
Castile. He's laying damn near lifeless. Like you can tell he's like literally taking his last breaths. Like he's just like this. The officer is still like this screaming, I told him not to reach my hands on the wheel. And she's explaining what happened. Like he pulled us over for a tail. Like she's telling everything that happened so that you can know what the fuck is going on. This man is still. You know, if you realize now that he's about to fucking die.
Call the ambulance. Get the paramedics.
Child is in the back seat. What can he do now? He can't. The arm that he could have reached with a gun with, you shot him.
You told him to get his fucking license.
Yet you're still at the window like this, trembling and scared to death. And you know what it is? And we talked about it all day. These white men who are afraid of black men. That's the thing. Because a lot of y'all were raised to be afraid of us. Oh, I know.
That's not my fucking problem.
Oh, I know for a fact because somebody that's white has told me that before. Which isn't our problem. But then you hire them as a police officer. So when they encounter a black man, a black innocent man, because y'all think all of us are thugs. And you know, the man, I think he had dreads or braids or something. So you know he thought he was thug. Had on the white beard.
Because it's not fucking summertime.
You know he thought he was a thug, so his scared ass, the first thing he know what to do is shoot.
What happened to cops shooting people in the leg? What happened to cops shooting their fucking toe off? Like, what happened to that?
In front of his child. Like,
that's traumatic as shit.
In front of his child. So the lady is just explaining everything that happened. The video goes off. By now, of course, she's live. Her whole family and friends see it. They're calling the police department, calling people, trying to get her some help. The police have taken her and basically thrown her into the back of a car with her child. She's crying, saying, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know why they have me in here. Like, I did something wrong. Her daughter is sitting right there. You can hear her in the background, Mommy, don't worry. I'm here with you. I just felt like a wave.
I couldn't things that I
fire
was
go
watching.
through my body.
Because the thing is, like, I don't watch stuff like that because I easily get enraged. So, like, I don't need to see stuff like that. So, I was just on my normals, you know, social media, scrolling through, and I keep on saying, rest in peace, Castile, and I'm like, damn, what the fuck happened? And I'm like, no, not this close, like, not this back to back. I know this shit didn't happen again, and I just so happened to scroll to the video. I never press play. It's this fucking Instagram, and it's automatic play. It starts playing. I see him get shot. I see the fucking man's arm look like it's off. Like, literally my eyes come out of out the sockets. Like, I just couldn't believe it. Like, I literally almost bust out crying on the subway. And I'm like, it's so sad. Like, it's so ridiculous. Like, you're scared of me because of the color of my skin. The thing is, let's go back in history.
Give it to him.
Let's go back in history.
Give it to him.
When have you ever seen black people take white people are the first people to start with that violent shit? It's white people who have been going to war and stealing other people's land. Like, y'all the violent ones. It's not us. Y'all the fucking psychopaths. It's in y'all fucking genes.
We should be afraid.
You can't, and I know I said this before in another video, and if you heard it, I don't give a fuck. You're gonna have to hear it again. We were in Africa, chilling in our fucking land, having a nice ass fucking time, praising the Lord, thanking Him for our wealth and all the things like that. Like, our ancestors were fine. You came and found some weak black people and offered them money. Lord, why'd you find the weak ones? Why didn't you find like a fucking warrior that would have sliced your fucking neck off with a machete? I don't know. But the thing is, you find a weak ass black African who's like all about money. So he's like, yeah, I'll show you where the village is for some gold. You come and get us in the night. Like, you really, really sneak into our fucking village and capture us. You rape the women. You rape the fucking kids. You kill and beat the fucking men. You tie us up. You put us on this fucking boat with the most hazardous conditions. You don't give a fuck about our health, whether we die, whether we eat, whether we have someplace to use the bathroom. It's pregnant people on this boat. Like, you don't give a fuck. And you sail from Africa to America. When you do feed us, you're giving us slop.
Or you're shoving it down our throat.
Or you're laying us on the top of the boat just so we can get some air. So you can bring us to fucking America to become your fucking slaves. How fucking lazy of you to leave America, to come get us, to bring us back so you don't have to do work. So you don't have to tend for your own shit. You come and get fucking Africans and make them your slaves. You fucking take away everything we know, everything we was taught, everything we was supposed to believe in ourselves. You even try to take our fucking God away. Take our names away. Strip us of everything. And we're the violent ones? Are you fucking serious? I don't understand. Where you getting your information from? We're not violent. Oh, when we are violent, we're reacting to the bullshit you've done to us. We was chilling. We was chilling in Africa. Like, we didn't ask you to come and get us. We wasn't hitchhiking. Like, I don't understand. But you scared of us. We're scared of you. You're the fucking maniac. We're scared of you. You want to know why we're scared of you? Because if we gonna fuck off and kill you off of our emotions, we're gonna fuck to jail. We don't want to go to jail. Literally, all we want to do is chill with our family, chill with our friends, live and have a good fucking life. Like, that is really it. We can't even do that. Like literally the phrase, can I live? Can I fucking live? No, I can't, because I'm black. Like, I don't even want to bring a fucking child into this disgusting ass world. Like,
Dylan fucking Root.
Please don't.
Dylan fucking Root decided that since he hated black people. He would pick, and he just picked one. Let me look in the yellow pages and see what's the most important black church, historic black church in South Carolina. And I'm going to go buy a gun that I got money for
And drive
my
there.
birthday. And I'm going to drive there. And I'm going to just go and just start shooting. And he shot and killed 9 innocent black people. 9 innocent black people. And what do? You capture him, you put a bulletproof vest on him
So nobody can kill him.
And you take him to Burger King! You take him to Burger King!
He's the dangerous one! Like, I don't understand your logic. He's the killer. How? You're protecting the killer?
They took him to get a Whopper. They took him to get a fucking meal!
And now his fucking lawyer is trying to get his federal charges dropped. Ma'am, on what fucking grounds? Literally, this white boy, because he hates black people, went and found a black historic church, drove to it, went into their fucking Bible study, sat there for a minute, and then shot them the fuck up. Like, if that's not the wildest thing you've ever fucking heard in life, and then we have to protect him.
You put a fucking bulletproof vest on him. Are you fucking kidding me?
He doesn't give a fuck about what he did.
I can't. I really cannot. And then
Oh, but Tanae is black and angry.
Then-
You damn fucking right.
we have people that have a television show that decide to go on there, like Wendy Williams, a man in a dress
this bitch.
and a fucking wig.
The thing is,
She goes on her show and she says, I really don't know how I
Exactly.
feel about the
he could even
NAACP.
sit in the front of a fucking bus.
I don't know how I feel about the NAACP. I mean, how would we feel if there was
We about to
a
hang
white...
up.
How would y'all
Somebody
feel?
said they love to me because I'm long enough. I don't want no.
How do we feel like... I mean, I'm sorry. Today you messing me up.
Sorry, go ahead. I'm just telling you they don't want no stuff.
How would we feel if the white people had an NAACP? Like, isn't it something wrong with that?
Excuse me, the white people do have an NAACP. It's called the fucking United States of America,
bitch!
It's called fucking Congress.
Are you
That's
fucking
what the
kidding
fuck
me?
they have to back them. It's called the judicial system, bitch. That's what the fuck they have. Like, Wendy Williams, you're black. Like, you're a black woman. You are, I don't know what I have to do to let you know. You're a black woman. Like, all these white people do is fucking watch you to laugh. You're fucking entertainment, bitch. And you just want to sell yourself out for an even bigger check. You're a piece of fucking shit. Like, you are not even worth the life that God breathes into you. You're a fucking piece of shit. You're scum. Like, I can't.
Then she says, I don't understand why we have HBCUs. How would we feel if we had all white colleges? Bitch!
We have them. They're called Yale, Keith Stanford, Harvard. Every fucking college before they let black people get education,
You
bitch.
fucking idiot!
What do you mean? What the fuck does that even mean? They shouldn't have an HBCU. Are you I will piss in your fucking face. Like, it's just like, I don't understand. I will literally beat the shit out of Wendy Williams. Like, I just don't, like, I don't want to result to violence. I don't want to result to violence. I really don't. I will beat the shit out of Wendy Williams. And like, I just have to calm down and say it so calm because I want y'all to know I will really beat the shit out of Wendy Williams.
She need her ass.
Don't. If we get famous, bitch, don't ever ask me to come on the fucking show. I will whoop your ass. I don't give a fuck if it's 2 years from now. I'm still gonna remember, and I'm still gonna fuck you up. Like, no, don't invite me nowhere she gonna be. I might spit on her ass. Like,
Y'all need to stop supporting her. And
stop watching that fucking show.
I told Tanae and Simone, I said, now, what if we just would have randomly went to a Wendy Williams show and she started saying some shit like that? They would have been taking me out in handcuffs.
It would have been a headline. 3 black girls in the fucking Wendy Williams audience go to fuck off. One tries to even attack Wendy.
I don't get you, Wendy. I don't get you, Stacey Dash, but you're a whole nother story.
See, the thing about Stacey Dash is I know she's a crack baby. Something is really wrong with her.
Off.
She takes drugs. Like, her mind is not even there. Like, she's such a fucking Uncle Tom bitch. Like, she's whiter than fucking Trump, honestly. So I don't give a fuck about her. You know what? And I don't give a fuck about Wendy Williams either. But what y'all black people need to do is stop watching her fucking show. Stop doing that. How you doing? Stop doing all that shit. That fucking Wendy talk, asking her these fucking questions like she's fucking God. Bitch, go pray. Go talk to God. Stop fucking talking to Wendy.
So,
and then y'all motherfuckers always what is such and such doing? What is such and such doing? But you're supporting a celebrity who's telling you right now that she feels like it shouldn't be an NAACP or HBCU.
That says something about you.
That says something about you and the people that, you know what, white people, it says something about you too. So, hey, where can I write a petition?
Listen, I told you she already been renewed for like the next 10 years.
I don't give a fuck. Can somebody email me instructions on how to start a petition to get her the fuck off the air?
So today, my sister, everybody was just, talking about different ways on how we can make change. And I want to talk about a couple people. First, my sister, I saw her say that she feels like it would be good if the NFL and the NBA started. And when the season starts, all the black people refuse to play. Like, they have a sit-out. Like, on a Sunday, when it's supposed to be, like, all these different games, all the black men just stop and sit on the ground and refuse to play.
That'd be crazy. That would be crazy.
And my mother was saying, like, back in the 60s, black people refused to ride the transportation. So it, like, fucked up the economy, and that's when they had to, like, change some shit.
Really?
Yeah, they changed some shit to get some shit, fixed.
Oh, my God. How am I going to get to work? Because I'm not catching this one.
That's, okay, and then, of course, people have the, we should stop supporting white businesses, blah, blah, blah. That's
the level.
We have to. We have to. We really have to. Like, I don't know. Tomorrow morning when we wake up, somebody else is going to be dead. And the scariest thing is, number one, this shit has been happening. We just had better phones now. That's the first thing.
Right.
Number two, wait a minute, what was number two? This shit has been happening every day. Just all over on the news.
Because when I texted, we was texting earlier, and I was like, I can't believe another black person died today because of the police. And she was like, my friend was like, it happens every day.
Every day.
We just don't know. We only know about certain ones. That's sad.
They said that somebody was lynched today in ATL.
They don't know if it was a lynch or a suicide, but come the fuck on.
And then there was somebody else that was killed earlier. It was a woman.
Killed today in Arizona by 2 sheriffs.
The thing is,
somebody was killed in New York on Monday.
Everything's just not being televised. And like she said, this is just like lynching. They would lynch you and they would hang you there for everybody to see. To basically scare everybody else. You see this, niggers? You see this, nigga?
And that's what they're doing.
And that's what they're doing.
They're fucking killing.
It's on social media.
They're shooting these men and leaving them in the fucking street.
In the streets look how long Mike Brown was in the street. Look how long they let that little boy lay in the street in the sun with blood just pouring out of him. He was laid out there so long that his blood started to dry up. Do you know how hot it was? They just let his body sit there and burn. And that can be seen online for the rest of our lives. This shit right now, if I got online right now, it'll be one of the first things that I saw. These videos are everywhere. Everywhere. And it's sending out a message. It's sending out a message that we're white police. If you don't get in fucking line, we will shoot you and kill you. And what we need to do, imagine, and y'all got this motherfuckers out here who talking about they not voting because they don't like Trump or Clinton. Imagine if Trump was the fucking president right now.
You better vote for fucking Hillary. Like,
I don't know what would be happening to us right now if he was the president. Like, he probably would be like, I don't want this televised anymore. Cut it off. It's not that important. But Stacey Dash is on Twitter last night in front of the White House talking about, and Donald Trump talking about something. Can't wait until we move in the fall. Team Trump, make America great again.
I'm so happy Trump is losing a lot of endorsements and things like that.
If somebody sniped that bitch tonight, I probably wouldn't shed a tear.
I don't understand.
I mean, I like Dion from Clueless, but
that's it.
That's it. Fuck you. And fuck anybody else who is trying to justify this shit. Fuck you if you ranting and raving about a gorilla and an alligator and you're not doing the same right now. Just fuck you. Fuck
and
you.
I'm to the point right now, like, if you're not saying about anything about it, then you want to fucking opposing team side, and I can't fuck with you either.
Y'all got a petition to get Jesse Williams fired when everything he said in that speech is more relevant than it's ever been. Are you fucking crazy? Everything he said is happening, and what he's protecting us.
Yo,
the Constitution isn't protecting us.
We pay taxes. The police get our taxes, and then they kill us.
Wow. Y'all can't even, they didn't stop just throwing us all in jail. Now you just kill us before we even get to the jail.
Because we don't matter.
Could you imagine if a white person was slaughtered on a video like that and it was all over the internet?
Please.
Oh, please. The black officer would be locked up now. Yesterday, he would be in handcuffs, shackled, with his legs shackled as well. An 18-year-old out in the street all day? No fucking way. Did a black cop kill? And then the cop goes home, and then he goes to get examined, and he has like a birthmark right here and a sunburn right here, and he says that he was attacked by little, what's their names, little Peter? Would he be off right now? Fuck out of here. Like, no. No, like, imagine what would have happened if we didn't have this video, the things that the officers would say. He attacked me. He attacked me. He knocked me to the ground.
If we didn't have this video, then we wouldn't know anything. Like, we wouldn't even know about it. It would be hush, hush, and quiet.
I am filled with rage. I have to go feed my kids. I have to get off of this camera. I didn't want to come to it, and I was so frustrated because I get it. Because I know how y'all feel. When stuff like this would happen, when anything in the world would happen in the school, and I would, you know, when I wasn't doing videos and I was a die-hard Scorpion Show fan, I would just be waiting. Couldn't wait to hear what they had to say. Couldn't wait to hear their opinions and their thoughts. But when people were messaging me today and was like, can't wait to see the video, I'm just like, well, I can. I'm like stressed the fuck out that I have to do it. I don't want to keep talking about this shit. Like, it's really like hurting me. This morning I felt like I couldn't breathe. My brother works downtown at a bank. He drives a car that looks like a drug dealer's car. He has a gun.
He wants to be a fucking job.
He has a gun.
Can you believe that shit?
He's a security officer. He has a gun. He has a gun that he has a license for. And if they saw it, he has one on his hip sometimes. If they asked him for his ID and his gun's right here, he says, just to let you know, my gun is right here, but I'm reaching in my pocket, and they just shot him. Do you know what that would do to me and my family?
With his son in the backseat, because he has his son all the time.
But we're supposed to be okay with this. I don't give a fuck. And you have people like, you know, idiots. Like, well, it wasn't your uncle. It was you. Fuck out of here.
The gorilla didn't belong to you. Y'all was fucking protesting for that.
It could have been my fucking brother. It could have been my fucking Tamir Rice. It could have been my fucking nephew who's outside riding his bike and shit, playing with his friends. Fuck y'all. Like, I can't take it. I really cannot take it. And I feel just like Jesse Williams said, if you not on this side, basically, if you're not talking about Black Lives Matter, if you are all like, and then Janet Jackson had the nerve to tweet some All Lives Matter.
Who?
Janet fucking Jackson.
Janet, go back to that fucking incubator baby.
Bobby V tweeting today about how it's not all cops. Get that shit the fuck out of
my face.
We didn't ask you that shit. We didn't ask you that.
All black people aren't thugs, but that's what y'all fucking treat us like.
And that's the same thing somebody said. Just the way white people are acting, people saying, well, it's not all white people. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to pinpoint, well, not Sarah and not Amy, because for years we've been trying to tell you guys that we're not all thugs. So now y'all trying to tell us, oh, y'all not racist. So welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club where my brother sometimes has his pants hanging, but he has a high school diploma and he has a good job and he's a good father, but because his pants are hanging a little, he's instantly a thug because he has dreads and a crown Vic. So, fuck you. If you're offended, you must be racist.
That's the thing.
Because if you're talking about a fat, sloppy person, I'm not offended at all.
You
know why? Because I'm not fat and sloppy. I'm fat, but I'm not sloppy. You're white, but if you're not racist, don't be offended. I'm talking about your neighbor, that racist bitch. This is why I don't want to talk about this shit. I don't want to keep talking about it every fucking day, but we don't have a choice. And the sad thing is, we can't even all come together. Like, I don't even know how we can get started. Like, we don't have a leader. We have God.
That's it.
That's it. And he is everything, but he's not in human form.
Like,
so we have to come together.
This girl at my job was like, because it's not even, she was like, we don't have no Martin Luther King. She was like, we don't have anybody like that anymore. We don't have anybody who's ready to do whatever at any means necessary to get us some fucking justice. We don't have that.
So I'm ending this video telling you guys that I'm sad, I'm angry, I'm upset, I'm hurt, I'm disappointed, I'm everything right now. And I'm at the point where, like I said, I'm usually trying to sugarcoat shit. I'm not sugarcoating shit. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. If I was pulled over tonight by myself, I would be scared shitless of the police. I would be terrified if I was alone and the police officer pulled me over.
I'd be so scared for Nene. My mother had been driving so far by herself.
And she was pulled over with Kari in the car over, like, was it? It wasn't that recent. It was this
like
year.
A month ago.
Yeah, it was this year. And she just said how she was so frazzled, like she was shaking, and she was pulled over because I think she was driving a little fast or something.
I don't know. Was out or something.
But she said she was like shaking and she was scared, and she called our cousin Gerard and was just like, you know, stay on the phone with me because I'm being pulled over. We gotta be terrified to be pulled over because our light is out, because we were speeding a little. But we got Dylan Ruth. He go into a church and he's shooting 9 people, and you give him a bulletproof vest in Burger King. If this is your first time watching, we will be here every Monday and Thursday for an all-new video. For the people who have been watching, make sure you share this video. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother, your cousin, your sister, your brother. Tell somebody about the show, and tell somebody that you don't tell often enough. You love them. Tell a black man that you love them and that you're there for them. Tell them, because not only are we dealing with shit that's going on around the world, Baltimore City is having 2 to 3 fucking murders every fucking night.
Like, and that's my thing. Y'all here fucking just shooting people. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, we already have white police scouting us out and shooting us. Like, what is wrong with you?
Because one man can't stand to see the next door better than him. Even though that other man worked for everything he had, they can't stand it. That's Baltimore City for you.
Yo, so, I have nothing but boy cousins.
She has nothing but boy cousins.
I have nothing on both sides of my family. Both sides of my family, all boy cousins. Like, I'm so scared. My oldest cousin on this side, he is a brand new father. He has just got engaged to his fiance. Like, he's just like, he has a very, very good job. Like, he is just like living the life right now. I would be so scared if he got pulled over by the police. He's not a thug at all. Like, he's a fucking genius. Like, he's like one of the best black men you ever want to meet. He's so fucking smart. He's so educated. They could just think he was a thug and shoot him.
If he had a licensed gun, they could have just shot him. Like, imagine.
I know.
That's too much. I can't. Tell someone you love them. Black people, we must stick together. We have to stick together. I don't know what we're going to do, but we have to think of something. I'll be back on Monday with an all-new video. I'm sure I'll have more updates about this. I know that Sierra got married and some other shit is going on, but I don't give a fuck about none of that right now. Honestly. You know, fucking Kim K is posting ass-naked pictures of her today talking about fitting.
Bitch, your husband is black.
Okay, cause bitch, when that fucking Orlando shit happened, how many fucking posts and tweets did you put up? We ain't seen one fucking tweet about Alton. Like, what the fuck is your problem?
Ellen Pompeo has a black husband and she been going the fuck off.
All y'all like, what Beyonce gonna do? I hope y'all went to her website.
And you know what Ellen Pompeo said? She said, the next time I see a black man being pulled over, I'm going to jump out the car and I'm going to stand in front of him. You going to have to shoot me and shoot him. If that's the only way that I can protect him is jumping in front of him because I'm white, that's what I'll do.
It's sad. Like, it's sad. Those are the type of white people we need. But if you didn't know, now you know. There's no show like the show. Such a sad show. I'm sorry if this is your first show because we usually don't talk about sad things. But either way, keep checking us out.
We'll see you Monday.